Hello, Dr. Hubbard here. Welcome to EDUC 880. This is the final course you'll take before you begin your applied research slash capstone journey and to completing your applied research project. And so in this course, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on chapters 1 and chapters 3 of your applied research project. And so in chapter 1, what you're going to do is you're going to basically tell us a little bit about your site. You're going to tell us the background information, demographics, and then you're also going to dig into your problem and your problem as it relates to your site. You're going to dig into the problem itself, significance of the problem, what's been done to address the problem. And so what you're doing is you're setting the foundation for why do we need to be doing this research? Why do we need to be looking into this issue? Why do we need to be spending months of our time to address this problem? And so you're going to basically establish the need to address the problem, and then, as I said, dig into your site as well and just set that foundation. Chapter 2 is the literature review. We did that in 850. You kind of set the foundation for that in 850, and you'll build on that as you go forward. But we'll also do chapter 3 in this course. And chapter 3 discusses your different data collection methods. And so you have to do 3 different data collection methods. At least one has to be quantitative, at least one has to be qualitative. You have to do a semi-structured interview, and that'll be kind of your opening one for a lot of people. And so you'll have to interview at least 5 people. And so what you're going to do is you're going to develop the instruments to conduct your data collection in this course. And so for the interviews, you have to have at least 10 questions. And then if you do your Likert scale survey, you'll have, maybe at least 10 questions. And then focus group don't have to have at least 10 questions, but you'll develop some questions there. So, depending on the method you use, but what you're doing is these questions are not just questions that you've come up with like on the fly. These are questions driven by the research, driven by the literature. So a lot of it will be driven by your chapter 2 work from 850. Some of it's going to be driven by new stuff. Okay, and so you can use some of your experience to help guide some of the questions because there's certain things you probably want to find out, but we're going to make sure that everything you do is grounded in the literature, and that's what's most important here. So my goal when you leave this course is I want you to have chapter 1 and chapter 3 of your applied research project done. That's what we want to have done by the time you leave this course. We're going to work on it. We'll kind of work through the kinks of it. We'll, refine it. I'll give you feedback, and then at the end of the day, my goal is that you have the best product possible as you move forward to the next step. And as a closing thing, I want you to know that we're on the same team. I know sometimes when you have like a professor and a student, there's their tendency to be kind of at odds with each other. Like, we're on the same team. We're all in this. I'm in this together. My goal is for you to be set up as well as you can be to be successful in the next stage. So I want you to be successful. And so if you ever need anything, feel free to email me. You can text me, call me. I'll be glad to help you. I'm here for you. And just as hopefully you've had a lot of other great experiences with Liberty professors. We're here for you. We want you to be successful. And so please use the resources. And if I can't figure it out, I'll find somebody that can figure it out. But anyways, I'm looking forward to working with you, and I'm looking forward to a great semester.